Hello, everybody. We are live. My name is Angie Apt, and I'm here with Tom Cratsley. Both of us are directors at Fellowships of the Spirit. Hi, Tom.
Hello, Angie.
We got talking not too long ago about well, Tom does the best meditations, guided meditations ever, right, Tom? You love doing your
Yeah,
meditation.
I can't make that claim. That would be very.
Well, you kind of can a little, Tom, because when I ran this and said, "Hey, we're going to be doing this meditation on Facebook Live," that's what a lot of people said. So hopefully they all come on. So we'll
Yeah.
talk. We'll talk for a couple minutes and hopefully get some people on. You do good meditations.
Well, I can talk a little bit about the history of my experience with, especially with group meditation. And that goes all the way back to about 1967, 68. I had the occasion to sit in spiritualist home circles, especially one led by Reverend Edith Sandy Wendling, who was an English medium who had moved to Buffalo. Um, and I don't know exactly when she moved to Buffalo because she had been there for a number of years before I encountered the church, and I found those to be extremely powerful. Um, the group setting, the the sense of collective collaboration that takes place, to me is absolutely important if you want to go to higher levels of experience. If you want to invite in, let's say, greater spiritual energy, um, even the Bible says, whenever two or more are gathered in His name. What does it mean in His name? They're gathered for the purpose of connecting to the infinite, of connecting to God,
Yeah,
and connecting to spiritual power.
yeah,
And
yeah,
when that gets acknowledged and people work together from that framework, um, really magic does happen. And I've experienced it many, many times in my life.
uh,
And so out of that, what happened for me is, and this is going to be backdrop for doing this world healing meditation. Um, I was inspired to set up groups, which we call planetary consciousness groups, and the focus and the functions of those groups was to get in touch with the spiritual presence of Mother Earth,
yeah,
right? And the philosophical background for this is that Earth itself, that everything in creation has some consciousness,
yeah,
and planets have their own consciousness. So the the intent of these groups was to be in touch with the consciousness of Mother Earth and to be learn how to be more not only accessible to her, but also to be understanding of the evolutionary spiritual processes that she was working with to support humankind.
yeah.
And so that's the backdrop of this, for leading these kinds of meditations is for me, and it's really crucial and critical at this time
Yeah.
that we once again learn how to reconnect with nature.
Yeah.
Um, modern civilization has been losing that at an extraordinary rate, from
Yeah.
what I can see.
Yeah, and we do have to get back to that. I 100% agree. And we talked like I remember at fellowships, like on our lunch breaks, we have get into our conversations, and we talked about coming together in meditation for world healing. And you were talking a lot about why that's so important, Tom.
Right, and because right now, I believe that there is a powerful spiritual force within, let's say, the consciousness of Mother Earth that wants to support individuals and groups in becoming aligned with what really is needed for true progress on this planet.
Yeah.
And um, all we need to do is to be silent and consciously open our hearts particularly, and our minds, but the hearts first, because the heart for me is the spiritual anchor point for
For
all
sure,
of us as human beings. It's,
for
you know,
sure.
our spirits and our souls are anchored in our hearts,
Yeah, yeah,
and that's and the tricky part about so much, spiritual exploration is, if it gets too mental, then we forget to ground it in our essence, in our life force essence, which is in the heart,
yes,
and
yeah.
that's where the real grounding needs to take place.
Yeah, I agree. And I think like I mean, we want to heal our world and we want to, try to do what we can for world peace. And I think coming together and meditating like this and creating a group is 100% going to help with that just from what you're saying.
Yeah, and also I believe in that. I believe this. I believe that, and the state of the world is proof of the fact that we are desperately poor at fixing things ourselves intellectually.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a species. I mean, look what we've done.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not working, and um, it's not working at I believe at an increasing rate. Like we're not moving in the right direction at this point in time, and we need to do something to shift that.
Yeah.
And I believe that the real shift is not going to come from um, intellectually figuring it out. It's going to come from inspiration.
Yeah.
And if we look at the history of humankind, many of the greatest breakthroughs in our evolution and growth have not come from deductive reasoning. They've come from inspirational ideas that hit people, and then they all of a sudden, oh, we can
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This way. That's inspiration. That
Yeah.
that wasn't figuring it out.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, Tom, I just have to say I don't know if you see the comments, but a lot of our friends are on here. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Jennifer Hudson. Hi, Dawn again. Hi, Diane. Oh, then they're saying they can support the claim that you're a good meditation person. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Becky Byrne. Hi, Nancy. Susan Merson. Hi, Connie.
Oh, hi to everybody. Yeah, yeah. I
Connie
want to
had
say
short
hi to
nails
everybody.
and
Yeah.
boots. Yeah, Sheila Milton Black is on. This is awesome. This is
Oh,
great.
wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're so happy. I'm glad, and Christina DeBala just came on too. So yeah. Oh, and here's Brandy Todd. Okay, this is great, Tom. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and I want to, welcome all those who are joining us, because it's going to add to the power of the meditation and the level of influence that we as a group are going to be available to, from Mother Earth and from the Creator.
yeah. And we got, oh,
Both
look at this.
forces are
Oh,
involved.
I'm so glad I said that because we have Barb Lilly. Hi, Barb. Annie Strabata, Jennifer
Ah,
Hudson. This is great. Oh my gosh. So we're kind of having a fellowships and others reunion here. And you're right. It is all this energy coming on. When Tom was telling me about this, I thought we have to do this and we need to do it regular and come together because all of us, especially those of us who went to fellowships, knows what it's like to sit in that room and I'll meditate together and how powerful it is. Oh, here's Milton. Milton's here. Cheryl Jones, Therese Van Ostrand. This is great. Welcome, everybody.
yes, welcome.
Yeah. So, okay, Tom. Emily. Hi, Emily. Oh, thank you, everybody, too. They're all saying thank you. Yeah, thank you. This is magical. It is. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, Tom. I'll let you take it
I'm going
away.
to explain. I'm going to explain the meditation and why a little bit of why it's organized in the way it is. Now, the first part is really anchoring your consciousness in your heart, in particular, but in the body. So that, but two things. It's not only anchoring it in the body, but it's also simultaneously quieting the body, so that the nervous system isn't in reactive mode, it's in relaxed mode. It's ready and open for the spiritual influence to come in. So that's the reason that in this meditation we start out with presence and awareness in the heart, and then an invitation to the universal healing, love, and light into our own hearts, and just letting ourselves be settled with that, be comforted by that, and let that energy, as it continues to amplify, work through our entire bodies. And then as it continues to amplify, spread out into our auras, and then begin to link and connect all of us together in one coherent spiritual intention, that is to invite healing for two reasons: for ourselves and for the world. And once we do that, we'll go into a period of rough silence. I will say a few things here and there, but mostly it's going to be being with our eyes closed in a peaceful place, acknowledging that we are a collective spiritual force, not just that you doing it, but we're acknowledging the collective spiritual intention to invite healing to for our world, and for it to flow through us as individuals and as the group. That healing will flow through our collective intention to serve our planet, serve us as individuals in the highest and best way. Now, we may not know what that is consciously, but we can sit in observation of what we've invited, the intention that we have set. And that's, to me, a sacred space. So we'll work together to create the sacred space, and the invitation to bring in these higher energies for the benefit of our world and ourselves. And so that's the kind of design and format of this meditation. And let's begin now.
Okay. Thanks, Tom.
So what I welcome you to do is just to close your eyes and take some relaxing breaths. And with each successive breath, feel your energy and awareness settling into your body. In particular, allow it to settle into your heart. And imagine in your heart, as you do, a flame of the purest love and light. And imagine that your breathing is fanning this flame, and it's bringing forth increasing measures of love, of light, of warmth, of peace, of openness and acceptance, building and growing within your heart. And as it continues to build and grow in your heart, allow yourself to feel comforted. Really feel that peace and the openness that's there within your own heart. And as it continues to intensify, it takes on the capacity to burn off, consume, and transform all tension, all discomfort, imbalances of any kind, discords of any kind, into peace, into harmony, into relaxation and well-being for your entire chest. As we continue with that invitation, the flame intensifies and spreads to fill the entire trunk area of the body. As it does, it burns off, consumes, and transforms all tension, weaknesses, imbalances of any kind throughout the trunk area of your body. Any discomfort you sense or feel, offer it up to the flame to be consumed and transformed into relaxation and to well-being for the entire trunk area of the body, for the spine, for the organs. An increasing sense of well-being, peace, and comfort building throughout the trunk area of your body. And the flame now continues to expand, filling the legs and the feet. And here too, it begins burning off, consuming and transforming all tension, all weakness, imbalances of any kind, leaving behind a greater state of relaxation and well-being for the legs and the feet. And the flame continues to grow and intensify, spreading now across the shoulders into the arms, hands, and fingers. Here too, it works its transformative magic, burning off all tension, weaknesses, discord of any kind in the shoulder and arms, leaving behind a greater state of relaxation and well-being for the shoulders, arms, and hands. And the flame now reaches up into the neck and head. And here too, it burns off and consumes all tension, all weaknesses and imbalances, leaving behind a greater state of relaxation and well-being for your neck and head. And it also burns off emotional conflict and mental contradiction. Anywhere you feel as though you're struggling mentally or emotionally, offer it up to the flame to be consumed and transformed into peace of mind and clarity of thought. As the flame continues to grow more brilliant and more intense, filling the entire physical body, it continues to burn off and consume any residual imbalance, any residual discomfort, leaving behind a still greater state of relaxation and well-being for the entire physical body. And the flame continues to intensify and expand out into the auric field. As it does, it burns off and consumes all weaknesses and imbalances within the aura, leaving behind a greater state of freedom and clarity. And as this healing fire works through all our bodies and auras, it's also supplying our spirits with the capacity to come together in unity, with unity of intention for the healing of our world and for our personal healing in ways that support the healing of our world. As we align ourselves with this greater desire and intention, we become available to vastly greater measures of healing, love, and light. Allow yourself to expand for a moment into our collective intention, our collective healing force that's created by the unity of our intention and desire at this time. Feel how expansive that is in your consciousness. And know now that with every breath you're taking, you're experiencing an increase of this energy. With every in breath, more of that healing love, light, and intelligence comes into our collective intention and comes into each one of us individually. And with every out breath, it intensifies in that space between breaths. And with every out breath, it is disseminating across the face of our globe. And a simple way to see this being amplified is to imagine holding your hands, first of all, palms facing each other, 6 to 8 inches apart. And imagine a miniature of our world in that space between your hands. And that with each full breath, you're seeing and feeling an increase of that healing force being offered to our world. And by extension, if it's being offered to our world, it's also being offered to each and every one of us individually. And this flow of energy is being guided by the Creator and by the spiritual light of Mother Earth. And the spiritual light is also the heart and soul of Mother Earth. And as you're allowing yourself to experience this inflow of healing, love, and light, be open to your own inspiration, the inspiration that's coming to you to offer you an understanding of how you can live a more harmonious life here and now in regards to the struggles that are on the planet presently. Be open to what's valuable and important for you to know and do in regards to the current situations in our world. And consider also at this time, consider the gratitude that you have for experiences that you've had in relationship to this earth, in relationship to nature. How have you been personally nurtured in your life by your connection to and relationship to this earth? And take some time to express that gratitude and to appreciate all those experiences with Earth have given you. One of the things that's I'm being shown is that that this force field that we are, the spiritual force field that we're currently in, is being developed, not just by us, but by other groups as well. And that by our intention to connect and link with this, um, it's it's giving it sort of a life force of its own that anytime any one of us would choose to link in and connect with it sincerely, that we will experience this same measure of support.
Funny as you say that, Tom, because I could see all us sitting together almost like we are in a circle somewhere, all, everybody that's on here. And I see other circles. I keep seeing ours in the middle, and there's other circles all around us of people doing the same thing, trying to connect in with their hearts and connect in with nature to make a difference.
And there is an amplification happening with all of it, and we are being encouraged to continue um, with our efforts individually and collectively. And the other thing that they continue to remind me of is try not to overthink. Try
Mhm.
not to, try not to um, go at this from memory, expecting that it's going to be a similar way the next time or whatever. That each time it should be approached with a freshness, you know,
Mhm.
because there is so much happening right now, and many groups, many individuals um, are are putting their attention and intention into this. Let's say, let's call it a movement of love and peace.
Mhm.
And that I must stress that second word. Peace is very important um, in the entire operation of this healing energy.
Mhm. Very much.
And even as I say that, I felt as though we were given a peaceful blessing. I could feel a warmth of peacefulness over me as I was inspired to say that.
Me too. As you were saying it, I felt it as well. The energy's really strong.
And also saying that we cannot overstate the power of the heart in all of this, and the power of, you know, our love for the world, our love for God, and our love for humanity. I can feel how they're really kind of infusing into each and every one of us this sense of collective um, uh, um, strength and um, collective healing capacity. And that's the best way I can express it. There's a healing capacity that is um, extraordinarily amplified um, by our coming together in this way.
Mhm.
And each and every one of us is given a blessing as a result of it. That not only is it amplification for our collective well being and the well being of the earth, but it's an amplification for us personally.
That's beautiful, Tom.
Yes, and I'm really I'm feeling touched by it and blessed by it as I say it. So and I know that that blessing is there for each and every one.
Absolutely.
Now I know we're in a period of silence right now, but there are energetics happening, spiritual energetics happening while we're in the silence that I feel um, are useful and important at this time, and I will let everyone know when I feel as though they've concluded with what um, they have to do with regard to us as a group. I feel as though what they're doing is at this time is um, they're working energetically to kind of weave patterns of energy from our collective intentions and weave it together into a unique um, and powerful healing energy that's going to be able to maintain itself for the world. That doesn't let us off the hook, by the way. They still want us to continue to meditate, to keep taking things to another level,
Mhm.
but for some reason they're using this as a as an anchoring of a kind of energy.
Mhm.
But before we do close the meditation, I want to take a moment to just be grateful, to be grateful for the opportunity to come together to experience the spiritual healing powers that from Mother Earth and from the Creator and from all those like-minded souls on all levels of consciousness who are in support of healing and harmony in this world of ours right now. So we want to say thank you to all those who've been in support of us and all that we have received and been inspired by. For all of this, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen.
Thank you. Amen.
Just allow yourself to come out of it slowly and to feel its impact on your body. And I personally want to thank everyone that's taken part this evening because I know, um, people's lives are busier and busier these days with all kinds of things. So I want to thank you all for taking part in this, and um, it's been a pleasure to be with you. And I personally appreciate you being here and doing this because I know. Um, we wouldn't have the experience we had without all of us taking part.
That's for sure. And the energy was so strong. I'm hearing Becky saying, what a powerful energy. Thank you. Beautiful, Tom. Thank you so much. Chad and I are very blessed to know you both. Thanks, Don. Namaste and so important. Thank you, Tom and Angie. I wanted to be with my tribe tonight. Sharon, awesome. Susan, you are love. Beautiful. Thank you. I don't know if you can read these, Tom. Milton,
I
thanks,
can't.
guys, and blessings. Can you see them?
No, they're not showing on my screen.
Next time I'll show
But
you.
thank you for reading them. It's nice
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah, you guys, thank you for sharing. It's good for us to hear too, for Tom to hear. Thank you so much to both of you. Blessings, Brandy, Todd. Thanks, Brandy. Thank you to both. Donna, thank you. Jeff Buckley, Jeff and Christine send blessings. Reiki healing and herbal teas with Tina. Thank you. Amazing and beautiful. Yeah. Barb Lily, thank you both so much. It's so wonderful, I have to say, to see I feel like we're having a reunion or something here, and lots of other friends too. Like we have people that have gone to school, but others too. It's just, this is
But we're
wonderful.
going to plan to do this. Maybe not every week, but um, with some
Regular.
regularity,
Yeah, we are.
live with some regularity. But you can also experience it by listening to it again. You know, um, uh, I plan to do that and to experiment with it and to see how it plays out for me personally doing that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this is a meditation I do for myself anyway, but knowing that there's already been people, consciously linking, I think it's going to make it even more impactful.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Tom. That was awesome, and I'm so blessed that you're sharing your gifts with all of us, and making a difference this way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, yeah,
we're still here, and thank you to everybody. This is awesome. And
yeah.
thank you. Oh,
Well,
Margaret.
and I'm also open if people have questions, or something that you want. If you have any questions um, that you want to address us with, I'd be happy to answer anything.
Yeah. Thank you. This is amazing from Jane Annie. Thank you. Henry, thank you so much. Very needed at this time. Blessings, Reverend Tom and Angie. Jennifer Hudson, extremely powerful. It is powerful, right, everybody? I mean, to meditate, when you meditate in a group, and I know this from doing this like in person at fellowships or in groups I've been in. And what surprises me is that you can actually come together on Zoom, or this is StreamYard or Facebook Live, and you can still feel that strong energy, which I think is amazing. Susan Merson, let's do this on a regular basis. We agree. That's okay. That's okay that you joined late, Heidi. We appreciate that you came on, and you can always watch the recording because it'll be available. And Karen Cataldo, we should all start singing. What the world needs now is love.
Yeah,
We could do that. You would not want me to do that, let me tell you. But I agree with you. The world does need love. It's true. Leslie Ford's on too. Amazing. Jeff, will you be doing the Friday night group meditation during the season, Tom?
yes, I will be in Lilydale. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom has that. And we're also going to have a meditation message circle, like intuitive development circle at fellowships on Wednesday evenings too, which will be exciting. Yeah, it's great to get together in groups. Jeff says he'll see you there, Tom.
Yeah.
And Brandy puts music signs, so that's awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody.
Yes, again, thanks.
Yeah. All right. Ready, Tom? Should we?
Okay, that's good, Ann. Sure, that I thought it went well.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, again so much. And we will be doing this again. And we're going to probably try to set up some kind of regular schedule so you'll know. And of course, I'm pretty good at putting things on Facebook, so you'll see them there too. So everyone's saying thank you, Tom.
Good. Well done. Well done. Thanks, Ange. I
Thanks,
appreciate it.
Tom. Good night, everybody.